Hey guys, welcome to the first ever video on the Canadian Cricket Podcast. Today we are going to be reviewing the rosters of the upcoming FPLT20 season. For those of you who don't know what the FPLT20 is, it is a brand new T20 franchise league that Canada started, and it will be featuring some of your favorite Canadian stars and even some of your favorite cricket stars in general. Let's look at the first roster. First up, we got the Hamilton Wonders. The icon player is Mohammad Irfan, formerly a fast bowler for Pakistan, super duper tall. So have a look at the rosters here. Got Manpreet Singh Dhoni, got Paramjot Singh, Ankit Walia, Shreyas Mova, our one Canadian national team player. Got Muzaffar Babu, Tejinder Singh, Raz Ali Dar, our very own Ryan Khan Patan, brilliant player. Yuvraj Singh Hundal, Adrian Neal, got Sukhpreet Kokar, Jobinpreet Singh, Run Seth Dev, another national team player. Basically, in this video, it's going to be a short one. I'm just going to be predicting the best player from each team and the best Canadian player, like in terms of performance, how they're going to perform. So in this case, I'm gonna honestly go with Mohammad Irfan to be the best player performance-wise on the team. But on the Canadian side, I'm gonna predict it's gonna be Ryan Khan Patan as the best Canadian player on the Hamilton Wonders. Have a look at the Toronto Lions. Our icon player is Nirashan Dickwalla. Got Alauddin Babu, Amit Rana, Maharab Hussain, Harjinder, Keswick Williams, a pretty good domestic West Indies player. Got Marlon Thomas, Amandeep, Lovepreet Thin, Satnam Dhaliwal, Uthman Tariq, Vikran Sharma, Sukhwinder Singh, Anuj Chaprana, Dylan Haylager, and Manpreet Gill. Overall, not that much of a star-studded lineup. They only have like a few recognizable names in there: Sean Kesrick and Dylan Haylager. Um, they only have like one national team player, one Canadian national team player, and Dylan Haylager. Hopefully that is enough. Hopefully his fast bowling is enough to to help the Lions get wins. Nishan Dickwella hasn't played a T20I since I believe 2021. So it'd be interesting to see how he does in this tournament. So I can't really predict how he's gonna do, but Dylan Haylager is definitely a name to watch out for. He's a dangerous fast bowler. Dangerous fast bowler. Let's go into the next. Ottawa Falcons got Chadwick Walton as the icon player. You got Imran Nazir, Harmandeep Singh, Sulaiman Khan, Utkarsh Dhawan, Anthony Bramble, another domestic West Indies player. I believe he is playing in the CPL right now. Got Amila Panzo, another Sri Lankan player. That's pretty good. He has international experience. You got Manpreet Kaira, Parag Sood, pretty decent Canadian guy, and Aaron Johnson. He hasn't played for Canada all that much, although he has played for Canada. Last time I remember, she played against, I believe, Nepal. It was as preparation games for the World Champions League Cup A. Got a Nepali player in Sampal Kami. Got Dilpreet Singh Bajwa, Manish Nain, Manjeet Singh, and you got Jeremy Gordon, the most dangerous fast bowler in Canada's national squad. He's definitely going to be taking lots of wickets in this tournament. So he definitely got to watch out for. And Chadwick Walton, we all know Chadwick Walton. He's definitely gonna be the best player overall on the team. But Jeremy Gordon, he actually might be the best fast bowler in this entire tournament. Now Mississauga Scorpions, in my opinion, this is the most stacked lineup in the entire FPL T20. As they have Muhammad Hafiz, Saad bin Zafar, Junaid Siddiqui, Jatinder Mataru, They got Ravinder Paul Singh, Rizwan Chima, Canadian legend. You got Hamza Tariq. They got crazy talent on this team. We even got some British domestic players here. Even got an Afghan national team player, Rahmat Shah over here. We have Jesse Singh, an American national team player. This team, I'm predicting it right now. You heard it from me first. Mississauga Scorpions are winning the FPLT20. I'd be highly disappointed if they don't. Saad bin Zafar, he's gonna go crazy. I'm telling y'all. One of the fees, we all know how he is. Even though he's like what, 42, 43-ish years old, he can still bat like crazy. So see how he does. Waterloo Kings, icon player Lendl Simmons. You got Kamran Yunus, Pakistani domestic player. You got a very young Canadian Umar Khalid. You got Harpal Singh. You got Harsh Thaker. He believe he does play for Canada. He played for Canada in the World Challenge League Cup A. You got Jamil Stewart, West Indies domestic player. You got Adil Malik, Shoaib Malik's younger brother. You got Shaifa Hayat, Bangladeshi player. You got Akil Kumar, an Indian. Sarmad Anwar, you got Sandeep Singh. You got Muhammad Taha, Alamin Hussain, Gurjeet Singh, Satvir Singh. Our very own Salman Nazar, who got his really first ever international half century in August this past month. And you got Kulwinder Singh. Overall, none of these names really scream out amazing as Canadian players on the team. There's no doubt they are good. The Canadian players on the team are good, like Salman Nazar, Elmer Khalid, Harsh Thaker, but they aren't as good as like a Saad bin Zafar or a Navneet Dhaliwal, let's say, you know. So they're pretty decent players. They can definitely play. They can definitely bat and ball. So I believe Waterloo Kings will definitely be an underdog to watch out for in the FPL T20. You got my favorite team, the Brampton Riders. No bias whatsoever. In the upcoming episodes, there will be no bias toward the Riders. Okay, I'm just saying overall, this is my favorite team. Get Ryder as the icon player. You got a Bangladesh former international, Suhag Ghazi. You got Jobin Preet Singh. You got Harmeet Singh. You got the Canadian national team skipper Navneet Dhaliwal. You got Mark Dale, who has played in GT20 before. You got Iqbal Chaudhary, Rana Salman, Gazveer Singh, and my favorite Canadian national team player, Nicholas Kirsten. He is a man to watch out for. There'll be a name further in this list who's definitely a man to watch out for. Again, the Chaudhary, you got Ajay Sohal, Pargat Singh, Vinod Manhas, and my boy Aman Kapoor. The Sasaga Dolphins represent. Yes, sir. He is definitely a guy to keep eyes on. He recently just came off, I believe, 2 or 3 days ago, a half century in a Nike T20 tournament game, semifinals, I believe. But sadly, Dolphins lost, but still, half century is half century. He got like 60, 70 odd runs in that game. So for those of y'all who don't know what the Mississauga Dolphins are, they are a club. I play on their youth team. Um, there will be no bias toward them whatsoever in the podcast. Don't worry. In this podcast, we're going to be covering FPL 220 and the upcoming um, High National Performance League that's coming up. For those of y'all who don't know what that is, that's Canada's domestic 50 over tournament. The best players in the nation play against each other in a 50 over tournament. And I'll be covering club cricket, national team cricket. I'll be cover. I might even cover some youth club cricket. I'll be covering domestic tournaments. I'll obviously be covering FPLT 20, as you can tell from this video here, and I will also be covering club players, club coaches, and even some national team players that go on around the world play cricket. So Stay tuned for an interview. I do plan on my next video being an interview, either a youth club coach or a club player. So stay tuned for that. So that is all we have for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the video and the channel link with all your cricket fans. We're trying to, this podcast is trying to put Canadian cricket on the world map. We're trying to get Canada to the level of Scotland, Ireland, Afghanistan, etc. We're trying to be one of those countries that come out of nowhere and just beat a country like India, Pakistan, West Indies, Sri Lanka even. So stay tuned. We got lots of Canadian cricket to cover. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below which team is your favorite team. Which team do you think is gonna win the FPLT20? Or which team, which player you think is gonna be the best player in the entire tournament? So that's all for this today's podcast. This has been your very own Canadian Cricket Podcast. Peace out.